It is our 50-second live. The topic is teaching profession enjoyable or a burden? We have seen a lot of people here. They are involved in teaching profession, and some people they think that teaching is a burden. It is a very bothersome profession, and some people they live from teaching profession to get peace in their mind. And some people they enjoy teaching profession. They think that their followers are their blessings, and also they accept this profession as a noble profession. So there is two kinds of perspective to judge teaching profession. Today we will discuss about it. I have a guest with me. She is Amira Estela from Mexico. Welcome, Amira. Here it is our 50-second live in Facebook. So we will discuss about this topic. It is positive sides and negative sides, and also we will give opinion in these subjects. And those who are watching me, you can give your opinion in the comment box. We will discuss about your opinion also. Thank you. First,
Thank you.
I wanna introduce Amira here. Amira, you give your brief introduction with us.
Okay, yes. My name's Amira Marquez. I'm from Mexico, as you said. I'm an English language teacher, and well, I've been teaching very young learners and also basic levels. Yeah, basically, and some low intermediate sometimes, but basically kids and also adults, but basic levels. And well, I live in Mexico.
Okay,
And
that's nice to see you. You are also a teacher, so you can speak in this point very well.
yeah.
That's fine. You have experience in your personal life, and also you are how from how many years you are in teaching profession?
20.
20 years. Oh, it's so long. So
Well,
you have a
actually,
lot of experience.
yeah.
Yes, you have a lot of experience in this profession. So we will speak about your experience also. You will discuss what you have got from this profession and what you have lost in this profession. I was in this profession for a few months of time. Then I have left this profession. I will give opinion why I have left it. Okay. So now it's time to discuss about the significance of teaching. We know that teaching profession has huge significance in our society, in our life, and in our national life. What kind of significance do you know about teaching?
It's crucial because we ignore a lot of things and we need to know those things. So by teaching, um, of course, people can teach us, and also by teaching, we realize how much we know about that information, and if that information is clear for us, the way we can teach it or we can explain it means that we really understood that knowledge. So it's been like that for me because I've been learning as I teach, as I've been teaching, and also, um, well, I think teaching is very important because of this, because our brain is not like, of course, it's not in zero. It's not
Mhm.
since we are born, we start learning, but we don't have all that information and it's not clear, so we need someone who teaches us.
Okay.
So sure.
Thank you for your opinion. And there is one thing that people say that teaching is a noble profession, and they think that teachers they are the nation builder, and they merge the backbone of the nation with education, and they spread education to all over the world, over the people, and also to the heart of their students. Okay, and also one of the significance of teaching profession is people think that teaching is the source of morality. From teaching profession, teachers they give the knowledge of morality to the students, and they build their life from their direction, and also the society, also the nation, also the world. They should maintain morality in their life and in their all actions. From this perspective, teacher they contribute very much, and teaching profession also become a noble profession in this perspective.
Yes,
This is the
because
significance of teaching. Yeah, I think it
exactly,
is.
moral standards. Yeah, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, someone tried to join with us.
Yeah.
Okay, now
So
in teaching profession, we have some important things to be noted. We get a lot of experience from here, and also there are some positive circumstances in teaching profession. Also, there are some negative sides. What positive things do you get from teaching profession, or what are the positive sides of teaching profession or advancements?
yeah, well, the one I told you before, that you can learn at the same time you're teaching, because your knowledge is more and more clear, right? Clearer and clearer. I mean, sorry, and and that's good for yourself as a teacher, but also for students. Moreover, you can interact with them and you can learn from them, of course, and also you can learn about different, because you have the theory there. You know that there are different kinds of learning, but when you are there in front of the class, you notice that it's totally right. There are different kinds of learning. So
Mhm.
it's this is the good side, because you see that there's a variety of people and very interesting people there, and the way they learned and what you learn from them. So I think there are many good sides from teaching. And also you're doing something good to society, sorry, and
Mhm.
because you are contributing to the society with moral standards as well, and also to this knowledge.
Mhm.
And of course you need to be studying all the time, so that you can be updated, and you know all the new methods about teaching, and techniques, strategies, etc.
Okay, that's fine.
So
And strategy is a very important thing in teaching. Teacher must have to know strategy to maintain the class or control the class. If you don't have the knowledge to control the class will be full of chaos,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you will lose everything in the classroom.
yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Okay, another thing I can mention that in teaching profession, we can know the psychology of people, psychology of the students, or psychology of the common people by teaching in a classroom means teaching the brains of the students. Every teacher, he have to know what is happening under the brain of the student. By judging this their brain, he can know how much he have to teach them or what should be teach them and what they need. In this perspective, teacher is a psychological worker. He have to know the psychology. He is a psychiatrist. Okay. In this perspective, we can tell teacher is a philosopher also. He have to know the philosophy of teaching. Okay.
Yeah.
This is one kind of advancements in teaching
And
profession. And another thing
because
is, mhm,
there are different roles of the teacher. So
mhm,
one of these roles is being a counselor, being a friend, huh? Maybe. And at the end of the class, you can talk to that student so that you know what's happening to him, right?
mhm. Yes. There's the other thing is the positive sides in teaching profession is teacher get a lot of followers in political followers or in other places followers. These followers are not so careful to their leader or those who are leading them. But in teaching profession, all the students they follow their teacher as a divine person, and they become ready to give everything for the teacher, and the teacher get a huge number of followers from teaching profession, and they give much respect to him. That is one kind of positive side in teaching profession, and every teacher they expect this from their followers or their students. Okay, in these followers they can't get separated from their teacher in their lifetime. From till his death, the students or their followers follow him, his characteristics, his way of life, and they support the teacher in every places. This is one advancement in teaching profession. And the
Hmm.
next one, I think there is no risk here. in teaching profession, it is a job, and if you don't take it as a job, there is some, you can maintain a school or college like you are doing a business, education business. In that perspective, there is also less risk here. In business organization or doing a business, there is huge risk you have, but in teaching profession you don't need any risk. You are only going to school, teaching students and coming back from students. You don't need to think about the risk. If I will lose everything or lose some money if I can't teach them very well. It is one side, best side of teaching profession. You don't have any risk in this profession. Then another thing is
And
discipline. Hmm.
what if you run a school? Maybe this person is a teacher and this person wants to run a school. I mean, this kind of business. So
Yeah, yeah.
what? This is very stressful because I've seen that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those who wants to run a school, they are one kind of businessman. They have some kinds of risk, but those who are only working as a teacher, they are doing their job. They don't have any risk. That
Well,
is
yeah.
a best side for them. Okay.
In
And
some countries, it's dangerous, kind of dangerous. In Finland, it's not dangerous at all, but in the States and in other countries, it's dangerous because they are threatened. You know, some teachers are threatened by the students.
mhm,
If they are
mhm,
angry, they feel frustrated by because they didn't pass the test, then they do that in some cases.
mhm. It's okay. In there will be some difference in every places. So there is also difference between person. Okay, we will discuss it in the negative sides. It's one kind of
Okay,
negative
okay, okay.
sides of the profession. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. Another important thing to the profession is discipline profession. Discipline is the most important thing in this profession. A teacher have to be disciplined in every time. He have to maintain his class. He have to take preparation before the class, and he have to maintain discipline in his life, because all the students or his followers will follow him in every place, in every manner, see every step they will follow him. So if he don't have discipline in his own life, in his own manner, in his own style, students won't follow him in best way. They won't give him respect. So every teacher, they try to maintain discipline in their work, in their class, in their personal life, and every places. There is one kind of important thing in teaching profession, that teaching profession gives us disciplined life. Okay, I think you also have some discipline. You have to do disciplined work in every places, every time.
exactly. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
absolutely.
One person commented, Junaid Aziz Lakhari, too much enjoyable, less time, no physical work, highly paid. Oh, highly paid. I don't know it. Okay. We will talk in the next negative sides. No physical work. It is also an important. He has mentioned here. We don't have to do any physical work in teaching profession. There is best side in this profession. You can see it, the comment in our display. Less time, no physical work. Okay, less time. No, I don't think in teaching profession we have less time. We have to spend a lot of time in teaching profession, because a teacher, he teach in classroom. Also the school, the head teacher or the school management, they give a lot of homework for him. Homework means they give some extra work to do in his room, to mark the papers or to make the class lesson schedule, blah blah blah, everything. Okay. Another thing I can mention in positive science of teaching profession is most respected position. Can you discuss about it? Respect.
Yeah, that's right. Uh,
Hmm.
in some countries, I say the same. In some countries, in other countries, and they are not that much respected. That's what I've seen. Thank God, there's there's been no problem with me. I mean, I've don't I've not had that kind of problem with parents or students, but I know coworkers who had this kind of problems. They were um, they were insulted. They were even a teacher. A teacher got
Hmm.
a yes, a slap from his student and like that, because in this country. this profession in Mexico is not that much respected, unfortunately. In Finland, it's very opposite. And I don't know in Bangladesh.
Hmm. No, in Bangladesh, I think in every country, those people who are not educated, they respect teaching profession very much. They respect the educated persons very highly, and those who are educated, they give less respect. It's a bitter reality. In every country, I think it is normal. Those who are
Yes,
not educated, they think their education is very noble profession.
yeah,
So we have to respect all the teachers, all the persons who are related with education. That is also a thing. They give respect. But from
yeah,
students, all the teachers don't give respect. Only those teachers, they can maintain classroom. They can feel the need of their students. They can give better things to their students, and they can be a
yeah,
helper, a friend to their students. That time he get a lot of respect from them. And also in our society, people give respect to the teachers in every place. It's normal. I don't know in your country what's happening.
yeah.
Hmm.
In Germany, I know that teachers are respected as well, and also in many European countries. Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
And also in Africa, African countries, I think.
Hmm.
Because it's
Okay.
an important profession. Maybe all
Yes.
things are important, right? Yeah.
Okay. And someone may mention the uh, about the salary. Okay, those who are watching, I am here listening, seeing that 14 people are watching. You can comment your opinion here. Do you like teaching profession or not? Do you support it, or do you have? Did you do teaching in any time? Do you get any positive things, or do you have any negative things about teaching profession? You can comment it below. Okay, we will discuss about your opinion also. Someone talked about the job salary. I don't know about your country situation. In our country, most of the people, those who are working in teaching profession, if they work in government school, they get a much better salary. But those who are working in non-government school, they get very few salary. It is
Yeah.
a very
Same
pathetic
here.
thing in our country. Same. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know. In government schools, they have to pass very hard examination. If they pass, they get a better salary. But there is not better from other professions. In teaching profession, we think from non-government schools, they get much salary or money in their profession. There is one important thing. Okay. So I have mentioned these positive things. Do you have anything to talk about in this manner? Yes.
No, no, it's okay till now. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
that's
far.
nice. Then now discuss about what we get better experience in teaching profession. I don't know. Okay, from your experience, what positive things you have got? You are teaching for a long time.
Well, the ones I told you before, it's
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning in this process. Um, and also I I met a lot of people, and I like that. And since as you said, psychology is there when we
Mm-hmm.
teach, and I can understand more personalities nowadays. I I had to read more about psychology. So you know, uh, NLP, NLP. I had
Mm-hmm.
to read about it. Also, there's NAP for teaching. And also, by the way, I read two books from Gordon. It's TED. I remember the title in Spanish, but not in English. But it's TED. TET. That's
Okay.
yeah. It's teaching. I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. And another thing, teaching profession, we have to study a lot. In student life, those who have studied, you have studied better from student life. You need to maintain all the classes, so you have to read a lot of books and a lot of preparation you have to take. That is also a positive thing. Okay, in my
Yeah.
I was teacher for nearly 3 months, not much in school. And then I have left the school for some problems. The most important thing I have got there is respect from my students. They were very um, what can I say, young children, only children in school, they loved me very much. That is most important thing. And they were my, what can I say, very near follower. They followed everything of me because I used most of the time in the school with them, and I didn't stay in the office. I sat most of the time with classrooms, the teacher. Even in tiffin session, I took tiffin with the students. So they loved me very much. I also loved them very much. There is one kind of thing. There is love from students, love of teacher and love of students. I have got.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can discuss.
We made more friends, right?
Yes, we get mentioned like the students. They act like as if best friend to us when we get near to their heart by understanding every problems of them. Okay, the next one is there are some bitter experience in teaching profession. So we have some problems in this profession, and also for society, we also get some problems. We will discuss about now it. What do you think the negative things or disadvancements in teaching profession?
Well, the negative things are when parents think that we have to do all the job. I mean, they don't care about moral standards at home. They don't teach their children how to behave, or they have to be responsible, for example. And the teachers have to do all everything. Mhm. So that's not good for them, neither for them nor for us, or parents either. So that's a bad point. And also, when they think that the teacher did something wrong, and they come to school and shouting and scolding like that, the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I remember a long time ago, many decades ago, um, teachers were respected, and
Mm-hmm.
they always thought that children were behaving bad, and something happened at school, and if they had a lot of homework to do, it was because they behaved bad, something like that. But now parents trust their children, and that's good. That's good. But when they think that teachers are very bad people, and that their children are like angels, well, none of all
Yes.
are angels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we make some mistakes, but this is the
Yes.
reaction of parents in some schools, most of all
Yes.
schools, because they say that we are paying, and you are eating because we're
Mm-hmm.
paying, like that. I don't like that attitude. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. There is a very negative thing in teaching profession. The
Yes,
pressure
very
of the
aggressive.
guardians. Pressure of
Yeah.
guardians. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
It
Okay, and one
it's
person
not
commented.
happened.
I have to take the comment. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not
wait.
happened
One
to me.
person commented.
Thank God.
Okay. Khadija Shona, she had commented that teaching and learning. Then at a time, do you see the comment in the display?
Yes, but it's very tiny.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Your mobile phone. In laptop you can see it well. Okay. Teaching and learning at a time to where to spread your knowledge, ideology. Then teacher is like an artist. Okay, that's fine. Another thing she has told that where to spread your knowledge and ideology. Okay, we have separate ideology in our mind. We have some manners in our mind, some thoughts. We can't express it in any places. We don't have any place to express it, but we can express in our classroom to our students. So our students, they follow our ideology or our thinking, our thought, what we think about a matter, or they follow our lifestyles also. This is one kind of important thing into teaching profession we get from this profession. Okay, so you are speaking about the guardians, not only you, but what.
Oh yes, it's not happened to me, thank God. But I've seen many people. Well, I don't know if many, but around me, friends of mine and also co-workers I know, they had this
Mhm.
bad experience. ordeal. Uh-huh. Because these parents were angry maybe because there's something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, teachers, I mean, male teachers can't touch their students like this. Okay, you can do it
Yes.
because it's
Mm-hmm.
very dangerous. You know that, right?
Yes, but it is most it is very much in our country. This called Muslim countries because teachers can't go near to the girls or female students. It is one kind of rule in our religion that boys and girls they have to be separated. If teacher his students, if they are girls, he can touch them or he can do something that means he is going near to the female students. Okay, it's some
Mm.
kind of norm, and I think if
But
this is your country rule or your custom, this then it is right. And if this is not your custom or your country rule, then I think it is not right to do. Okay, that's
it, it
fine.
did it didn't used to be like that. But nowadays, if a male teacher, most of all, do like this
Mm-hmm.
to a girl or to a boy, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's dangerous for them because it's kind of sex abuse because
Yes,
this
yes,
teacher
yes,
is touching the girl or the boy.
yes.
Yeah, and it's
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Yeah, because many
Okay.
teachers we used to do that when we were like, yes, you can do it. Don't worry. Maybe that child was kind of
Give them
stressed.
motivation.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's for motivation. But now
Yes.
you can't touch anyone.
Mhm. Okay, okay, this is one kind of problem, I think.
Yeah.
And the another thing is the pressure of the school authority or the what can I say, the head teacher. Pressure of the head teacher or school authority, it is also a negative thing for the teachers. They every time they stay below the pressure of the authority of the school or the teacher, head teacher. They give them a lot of rules and regulation. You have to do it, you have to do it, you don't do it, you don't do it. This is one kind of mental pressure to the teacher. They can't do anything independently in the classroom or in the school. This is one kind of negative thing. Okay.
Yes, you're
Mm.
right. And moreover, you have to get those grades. You're checking a lot of quizzes, maybe
Mhm.
a monthly
Is
quiz, a
mhm.
bi-monthly quiz, um, weekly quiz like that. And grades all the time. Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. It is a huge problem, I think, in teaching profession. The pressure of head teacher or guardian or the school authority. And in our country, if a teacher he punish students for some wrongdoing, in these nearly years, he most of the time he is executed from the school. He is exiled from the school. The school authority banish him from the school. If he torture, not that kind of torture, if he wants to punish a student by beating some, then they make a lot of arguments. Their guardians they come to school, they threaten the teacher. Why did you punish these students? Why did you do this? This is one kind of torture to the teacher. Also there is some teachers, they make one kind of torture to the students if they don't study, if they don't make homework. But it is not fair, but he can punish his students because you experience it in classroom. All the students are not same. There are some students, they are very naughty, they make all the classroom a chaos like a bazaar, and they irritate the teachers in every time. So they have to punish them in some way. So if they punish them, the guardians they come to school and they threaten the teacher. There is also a very negative thing in teaching profession. Okay, another thing I can mention it, teaching profession, some people tell that it is a bothersome profession, is annoying. Every time you have to speak, you have to speak, you have to speak all the day. You have to speak. You have to make the lesson before the day. You have to think all the night what I will teach them tomorrow, or you have to see the papers. This is very annoying thing to mark the exam papers. A lot of papers they give you. You have to mark, see all the papers.
And we have, yeah, we have to work all day long, even at night, because sometimes we
Yes,
need to
yes,
cancel the test, and we have
papers.
many students. Maybe in a group we have 35, in another group there are 30 or 35, like this, because most of the teachers don't work only in one school, but maybe in
Hmm.
two, three, and also private lessons. So it's a lot of work so that we can well, it's something that it's fructual. I mean, it's good. But it's sometimes stressful. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. It is very stressful, and
Yeah.
people think that teacher they don't have any work. They only go to school and teach, but they have to work all the day, all the night. People
Yes.
don't know it. People can't. What can I
Yes.
say?
Right.
Realize it. Okay, but it's very hard for the teacher and bothersome annoying.
Uh-huh. And
Also, another.
there must be consequences, and students must know that, because if they didn't turn in their homework, and they were required to turn it in, then there must be a consequence. So, and this is discipline, right?
Mhm.
What you said,
Yeah.
that we have to punish students like that. Yes, I
Mhm.
agree with you.
Yes.
Maybe, okay, you didn't do it, now you have to do it, plus this homework as well. So now you have to answer, today you have to answer 3 pages of your book, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the consequence. If you didn't do it, okay, you can do it, but now you have to do 3 pages or 4 pages, like that. So because
Mm-hmm.
this is discipline.
Yes, this one thing, and you can see that in classrooms, some students they are very good in learning. They wants to learn. Some students they come to make new friends or
Mhm.
female friends. Some boys come to make female friends. Some girls come to make boyfriends. So they don't learn in the classroom. They make the classroom a movie spot. So it's very hard for a teacher to teach them in a right way. In this case, he or she have to very hard, very difficult to the students. He have to threaten them by his words that I will do this, I will do this, don't make this class like this. If you do this, they get fair, and then they don't do it. It is one kind of thing. And for a teacher who is very friendly to the students, he can't manage the classroom. All the classroom will be a chaos to him. They will bring his brain from his head, and they will uh, eat his brain in the classroom. Mostly in the primary school. In the
Yeah.
primary school, all the children they will kill the teacher in the classroom if you don't make hard.
Yeah, you're right.
And some teachers, those who are new teacher, they go to the teaching profession. They feel very happy that they became a teacher. But when they enter in the classroom, they they from the classroom a dead person.
Yeah.
Students kill him in the classroom.
Yeah.
Okay, so in teaching profession, first you have to be very hard to the students. That I am very hard. I will do this. I will punish you in this way. If you threaten the students, then all will be quiet, and then he will be friendly to them, and they will follow him. They will understand him. They will learn in the classroom. And if he be very friendly at the first time, then students will think that he is a clown. We have to make fun with him.
Yeah. Like a clown.
Even in some classroom, students they gather some stones, small stones, and they throw stones to the teacher.
Yeah.
Or they make ball of pages and throw it to the teacher if the teacher is not hard with the classroom.
Exactly.
Okay, it is another thing in teaching profession. Okay, for the
Yeah.
new persons, those who are in teaching profession, it is very annoying to them. They want to leave the classroom, and I have left the school because of the noise. That was a primary school, and all that they make chaos, noise, and my head was out, full of stress, and I thought that my brain will be out. Then I have left the school. Okay, this is one kind of negative thing in school or profession, teaching profession. But in the university level or in the higher study, the classroom isn't like that. In the classroom, all the students they are matured. These teachers they are very happy. They don't need to make most effort to do something. They only give a lecture or do their college work or university work in their home. That is the most important thing. Work to do work in their home, but in classroom they don't have much stress. They only give a speech and then get back. But in primary or high school, you have to give a speech. You have to make the student understand. Um, Without making him understand, you can't leave the classroom. So you have to pressure him. You have to teach him every day, every month, every year.
Yeah,
Still the
and
examination.
there's something else. In private schools, they usually have a lot of books, and we have
Yeah.
the pressure. Okay, you have to finish the books. Remember all the books, and they are this thick. Oh my God, yeah. So it's difficult. How can I do that? Sometimes it's impossible, and I've noticed that okay, they apparently are studying and they're learning, but no, in the end, they couldn't learn a lot because it was a lot of information. Are you still there? Nah. uh,
Yes.
in the end, it was a lot of information, and they couldn't understand everything. So I always believe slowly but surely.
Mhm.
Always.
Yes.
Step.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. Yeah, teacher have to be steady. He have to be slow and steady. Every work should be proper and work should be slowly. That is the most
Yes.
important thing. And in the classroom, when you make preparation, you don't need to know a lot of things. You need to make a lot of lesson in your class. You have to make a very few lesson, but you have to teach them slowly, steadily. Then the classroom will be very quiet. Everyone will enjoy the class, and they will like the
Yeah.
teacher. And teacher won't get his stress in his mind.
Exactly, and that way there can be an interaction, because they
Yes,
need to
yes,
speak. Of course, if we're teaching English, they need to speak a lot more than the
yes.
teacher.
Yes,
So
interaction is very important in classroom. If the teacher not be interactive, students will get annoyed. They will annoy the teacher. They will make naughty words in the classroom. And if they feel it is interesting, the classroom is interesting, they can express their feelings to the teacher. Then they will make the classroom also interesting with the teacher.
uh,
That is very important thing in teaching profession. Okay.
yes,
So another thing I have written that. Okay, we have discussed it. Changed by rules. You have discussed it about the guardians and the school rules or school authority rules, and they have to be controlled in every time. Then another thing I have written that mental pressure. They get mental pressure all the time. If
mm,
they don't make the classroom interesting or they can't interact with the students, they have to be in pressure in every time. Then how he will manage the classroom? The teacher go to his house like a dead person. After finishing his classroom, that how I will manage the classroom in the next day, how I will teach them every day. Okay, this is one
yeah,
thing. Another thing is a lot of works in teaching profession. We discussed it before. Those who are watching, you comment your opinion in teaching. Did you in teaching profession at any time? Do you have any experience? You can share it. Or if you were annoyed by the students, you also can share it here. Okay.
yeah,
Then another thing is lot of works. They have to do a lot of only not teaching. They have to maintain the lesson. They have to maintain the students, and they have to see the school papers. They have to work in the yearly occasions of the school, in all the what can I say occasions, or all the competitions. They have to work, or they have
yeah.
to do official works also. So it
And
is huge number of works for the
if
teachers.
some
Yes.
students are absent due to illness maybe, or because they went on vacation, maybe they went to the beach with their parents because that week was the only one they could go to the beach maybe, we
Mhm.
need to do extra work, right, for them.
Yes.
Yeah, extra homework.
Okay.
So we have to, so we as teachers are always thinking about this. We never stop working. um
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so Uh,
Okay. There is a thing.
yeah, some people they have this paralysis like this because of stress.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. A
so
lot of teachers they leave this profession because of this thing. They have a lot of stress, and in private school mostly they don't have enough salary. They can't get their bread by this profession. so they leave this school. All most of the people, they leave for mental pressure. They have a lot of mental pressure when they are in teaching profession, because all the work is mental work, and they have to maintain everything by their brain. So they leave the school to be peace. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the thing we have discussed, the important things in teaching profession and the problems in this profession. Okay, those who are watching, you can comment your opinion here. We are here to see your opinion. Okay, that's nice. Now the last question to you. I want to know your opinion. Do you enjoy teaching profession, or it is an annoying profession to you, or do you want to leave it, or
I
to be
do.
teacher for you?
I do. I enjoy it. Because I've not had, thank God, I've not had that kind of problems, at least not
Mm-hmm.
yet. And now I've been teaching in for this language schools,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it. I prefer that. Yes, I used to teach
Okay.
for kindergarten and also primary school and like that. And it's good. It's nice because are so sweet, so cute. I like that. And also adults, I like it. But nowadays I am enjoying this stage of my life because I've been teaching for language schools. Uh, that's better because they go there in order to they pay for that. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kids don't pay for that. They don't care about that. Their parents
Mm-hmm.
are, right?
They
So
don't know. They don't know
that used
they
to
have
play
to pay or not.
exactly because they don't know they're kids. They just want to
Yes.
play. Of course, they don't just want to do a lot of funny things. But
Yes.
these kind of students pay for that because they need it. Maybe they're required to do it. Maybe they need to do or to take the IELTS test or the TOEFL test, whatever, for the work, and they need to do it. They don't have any other option. Um, and some
Mhm.
of them because they're interested in learning language. So if there's interest, then they can do it. They can they can do it
Yes. Yes.
faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can learn
Okay.
faster.
It's nice. I think you enjoy teaching because you are a good teacher, and your students also love you. For this, you wanna do this profession. Okay. I also love to teach children, because in teaching children there is another kind of enjoyment to the children. We can work with them when we teach them, or we be with the children. We think that we are also children, so we get back in our childhood or childhood life. We get it back. This is very interesting for us. And for, if we think about the higher level, university level, that time if we express our lecture, then we also express our thought, what we think in our mind. We have our own philosophy in our life. Every person have one kind of philosophy in their life. They can express their feeling to the students, they can express their philosophy to the students. That is very important and very enjoyable for the university teacher or higher level teacher. Okay. And building some persons in a right way is a very what can I say, divine thing. We get peace in our heart when we think that we are building a what can I say, person in a right way. We're showing them right way through our work. Okay.
Totally,
Okay, I
absolutely.
want to know from you, how many what is the education rate in your country? How many people are educated?
Okay. Well, I don't know the percentage. I don't know, but no, I have no idea.
Okay. Do you see most of the
I
people educated,
think
or most of the people uneducated?
that's what I've seen. Sometimes I think that a person, oh, maybe he couldn't he couldn't be at the college, maybe. But then I realized, oh no, yes, he studied. Of course, he studied. But it sometimes happened. You know, there are many people who studied a degree, but they couldn't find a job, so they are
Mhm.
working as taxi drivers. Many
Mhm.
people, percentage, but
Yes.
many.
Yeah, it's a huge
So
problem in our country. It is much more than your country. In our country, a huge number of people, they are graduated, but they are not getting any work. There is a
It's the
problem in
same.
our country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that that person or those people weren't graduated, but then I realized yes, they did. They couldn't find a
Mhm.
job.
Yes,
Mm.
there's a thing. Okay, so we have reached all the questions. I don't have a question. You can speak if you left anything to speak.
I don't know, but you know what? I
Okay.
want to search for this information about the percentage, how many people um, are not graduated, and how many people are in my country. I want to search for this information. It's interesting.
Okay. You will
What
let
about
me
your
know next.
country? You know the
In
percentage?
my country, I don't know the percentage, but in the nearly previous decade or years, most of the people were ignorant. The educated person's rate was 40%, and uneducated rate was 60%. It's not a real. I assume it. But at this time, people are getting educated. Most of the people, they are passing higher secondary schools. Most of the people or secondary school. But in the last
Okay.
years, most of the people were uneducated in our country. But now education rate is going up day by day.
Mm,
There's the
I
thing.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
So is the end of our discussion in this topic. I'm welcoming you and thanking you for joining with me in this live session. It's our 50-second live in Facebook in my profile, and in the group I made some lives. I didn't count it. Okay, in the next time, if you wanna come, I will discuss about next. Another person, she told to come. She was from Russia, but I think the time difference is important. The problem, so she couldn't join with us. Okay, so thank you for joining with me. In the next, we will discuss about another subject. And thank you everyone, those who have seen my live, all the audience. Thank you. But those who didn't give any opinion, I will make you admit in the school, primary school again. Okay, bye.